Hello everyone and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. This is episode 12 where last time we recruited Tali out in Geth space. We finally got our original squad member back in the team. Second to last squad member recruited. We've got one more to go, however no dossiers. So I assume we will have to go ahead with like the main story for that companion to reveal themselves. Maybe it's a missable companion that I actually need to go and find. Who knows? But I'm curious to see who the last one's going to be. But we got Tali, and I'm starting off at the research terminal here because just to do like an update of where I'm currently at. After that last episode, I did a little bit of off-camera resource mining, so we've got a bunch of materials to go through all of my upgrades. Obviously, I've still got a bunch that I can't get yet because I need to find upgrades in the field, but I did use the advanced training. So you get like a loyal squad member's bonus power. We used to have Flashbang Grenade, which we never use, and it just sits there and don't really care about it. So I actually used advanced training, so we now have barrier. We've got 1 point in it at the moment, but I'm thinking barrier is going to be the way to go. You know, do a bit of prep ourselves with a barrier, heavy charge, do some more shotgun damage. You know, give us some extra protection. There also was the ability to do slam, which I think is Miranda's ability, which I decided to hold off on. Didn't really want to do slam. I thought barrier was more in my line of work, you know. So we do have a bonus ability there. What's cool about this is you can change this whenever you want with advanced training. Change to a new ability, and whatever points we've put in to this ability will carry over. It'll trade to the new one, so we can kind of chop and change this on the fly as long as you've got the 5,000 EZO to spend, which is awesome. But what I did say that we would be doing at the beginning of this episode is eye for an eye. We're going to do Garrus's loyalty mission, because I'm looking at this list and I'm like, this is the one I want to do the most, and I've waited long enough. I've waited through calibration after calibration, rejection after rejection. But he needs my help. He needs my help, and we'll be going to the Citadel to do so. Both Garrus and Thane, our cool sniper boys, both need help at the Citadel. So, same location, may as well do it in the same place. But we're going to start with Garrus first, and I'm very excited. Who I'll take with me, I don't know. Maybe we just rock with Garrus and Thane just together. Take my cool boys out and have some fun. Last episode we recruited Tali, but we didn't talk to Kelly to get the update on how she feels and what's going on. So we'll talk to Kelly now before we depart to get her new dialogue.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
Oh yeah, and we didn't speak to her after the collector ship trap either. Worried? You do care, Kelly.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend.
Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
Kelly, what about me? I'm just a lonely femshep in need of a hug.
I'm standing right here. Where's my hug?
Where's my hug, babe? Intimate.
Welcome back, ma'am. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Boom.
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Maybe I'll talk to her again. She'll tell me about Tali.
How may I help you, Commander?
Maybe not.
Is there anything I should know?
Tali seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
Maybe, because I didn't speak to her with the whole collector ship thing. But I thought maybe it would like queue up dialogue, or maybe she doesn't have anything to say.
Do you have a moment to talk?
About Tali.
I always have time for you, Commander.
Yeah. So I think we're stuck in this position.
Go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Maybe we'll talk later.
Samara wants a moment with you, Commander.
Well, she's gonna have to wait. We will get their loyalty missions. We will get their loyalty missions. But first of all, I must go into a mass relay. Yup. Just scan that planet, so complete the solar system. As you can see, I'm in a random solar system. Zichar, where if we look at Zardaban, there's an anomaly. There's been a couple of systems I've checked out and a couple of anomalies that have popped up. The best thing about it for me, which makes me very happy, is when you find an anomaly, you can ignore it when you find it, and it will be forever marked on the map for us to come back to later, which is great. So I don't have to like manually write down, oh, this planet in this system, I need to go back here later. It's on the galaxy map for me, and I love that. I'm very excited to actually like go to these systems out here that I haven't actually checked out yet, like this one here. Minos Wasteland is at 0%, Eagle Nebula is only 20%. Like, there's places that I just haven't really visited. So I'm very excited to like fully explore some more systems, and I assume some side missions, some other assignments will take us there. Krogan DMZ is going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I can't wait. Dude, I'm so excited for the loyalty missions. Like, the fact that I just love that. Like, I sit down every time I go to play Mass Effect, I'm just like, I am always looking forward to what's coming up next. I'm always looking forward to all of the things that we have to do, which is so much fun. And that's the feeling you want when you're playing a video game. When you sit down and you're just like, damn. Every time I sit and play this game, I'm just so excited for what I'm about to do next, and all the missions that are coming up. But we'll dock on the Citadel. It's been a little while. Been a little while since we've been back at the Citadel. As well as doing this loyalty mission, I wonder if there's any updates on the Citadel. Anyone who wants to talk to us or something could be interesting. Someone has pointed this out as well in the comments, because people were expecting to see a particular NPC in this game that hasn't shown up, and that is Shepard's #1 fan, or like Shepard's mysterious fan, or someone like that. We only ran into him once in Mass Effect 1, and we never ran into him again. So I think as a result, he doesn't pop up anymore, because we never interacted with him again. We did revisit the Citadel, we just never ran into him, and I didn't think it was like a hugely important thing when I was playing through the Citadel, so we just never ran into our #1 fan again, you know. Just is what it is, I guess. Just trying to have a decision here of who I should bring, because he's got Overload, Concussive Blast, he's got a Sniper Rifle. Like, I think he's got Warp and Throw Field, but also a Sniper. Like, Thane could actually be quite useful for Garrus's mission, and potentially vice versa. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm thinking we will bring both of our boys, and I'll take Thane's glasses off so we can look into his soul through his eyes, which is what everybody wants to do. He's great though, he's actually so cool. Oh, damn it. I was supposed to customize. Oops.
Perhaps that is a good place to start looking. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
I was supposed to customize my loadout a bit more, but I think it's honestly fine. We've got good gear. Look at this squad. As much as I love Thane and his cool sunglasses, very fashionable. Like, he's got a very cool normal outfit. I like keeping Garrus, like, you know, nice and clean and presentable. He's got his fancy shiny armor, not his like beaten up battle scarred armor, even though that makes him look badass.
The wreckage of the freighter Tur-Alan was found on an uncolonized planet in the Dranik system. Salvage teams reported no survivors.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle with that.
But this is a ceremonial item of my people.
Sir, it's a 15-centimeter serrated blade.
You humans are all racist.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
Feel that. Wondering if there's a spot in here where there's a dialogue option for Thane, but, you know, always good to take the look around. Good old gunnery chief. Does he have anything new to say?
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class
No, I think this is.
accelerates 1 to 1.3%.
I think that's the same. Ah, here we go. Thane. Hey-ya!
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy.
I know CSEC too well to believe that's true.
I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Wow. They talked to each other. I love that. My best boys making friends. They're making friends. Does Avina ever get anything new?
Welcome. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. The Alliance Embassy has issued a travel advisory for human visitors to the Citadel. Would you like to hear it now?
Oh,
That's all for now.
Thank you for using
same.
Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Okay. So, Garrus, eye for an eye. Meet Fade in a warehouse near the Neon Markets on Zakera Ward, and Thane is travel to the Citadel and search for someone who knows about Thane's son. We're going to do Garrus's first. So, Neon Markets on Zakera Ward. So if we want to go to Zakera Ward, I'm assuming Zakera Cafe would be where we go to do that. So I think we got to go this way.
Welcome.
Nope. I'm trying to sprint. I'm trying to sprint.
Thank you for using
I didn't mean to
Avina.
talk to you.
Have a pleasant day.
It's like, whose good idea was it to put sprint on the action button? I assume we'll like automatically end up running into a character that'll help trigger Thane's mission. Or there'll be someone new sitting around to talk to. Now, we are not in the Zakera Ward. I've actually gone the wrong way. But while we're here, I might actually finally resolve this and hang around with this Elcor. Because apparently there's a conversation that can take place here. Just stand here patiently until conversation happens here. Guys are just very deep in thought, huh? Maybe they talk mentally. How do I link in with them? Maybe I'll talk to the chef.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Yep, it's my favorite. Well, I'll just keep listening to this then.
Now available on video, the abridged version of Francis Kidd's award-winning production of Hamlet, featuring...
Apparently there are multiple versions of this ad, as people have said.
Angels and ministers of grace, defend us. Be thou a spirit of health or goblin damned. Bring with thee airs from heaven or blasts from hell. Be thy intents wicked or charitable. Thou comest in such a questionable shape that I will speak to thee. I'll call thee Hamlet, King, Father, Royal Dane. Oh, answer me.
And don't forget to catch Elcor Hamlet Live, an unforgettable 14-hour experience.
Insincere.
What can I get you?
Subject, Anto Bechtel. Anto Bechtel is a member of the criminal organization headed up by Arya Taloke, often considered the pirate queen of Omega. While Arya's gang is mostly airtight, Anto has an eye towards outside work. Whether this is an exploitable hole, we are not sure. This is Arya Taloke after all. Deliver package to Ish. Oh, this was the package.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Yes, I can buy this more. I'll buy more of this now. Oh, it's very expensive. I need to get more credits. Damage protection would be good. That's another 75k. God damn. And like we've been doing good with like hitting up like multiple safes and like exploring around with getting a bunch more credits. We are getting more credits now in the missions that we're doing. We'll buy it.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I get you?
I'd like to buy something.
Oh, it's all automated these days.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
The visor, recharge time your powers by 5%. I'll probably not buy that at this time.
So which tech module are we supposed to get?
With confusion. I thought you knew.
What? No. All I heard Varanus say was, pick up a module.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I honestly was like wanting or like hoping for some sort of follow-up to that. Like imagine if you... Imagine if you...
The Forger's thug should be inside.
Oh. Is this Zakera Ward? I thought Zakera Ward would be near Zakera Cafe. Oh no. Find Fade in a warehouse. And we're approaching the warehouse and we are in the markets. I just focused on the name Zakera there and I was like, Zakera Cafe. Not warehouse near the markets, which is probably the smarter thing to do, so we kind of accidentally ended up in the right place. But something I was really hoping for was like it would have been just so hilarious to like revisit the Citadel after a period of time and you have to deal with like this weird like campaign against you for just like playing against all of the stores, because every single store is just like, I'm Commander Shepard and this is my favorite store on the Citadel, and there's like this whole like sort of subplot. You're like caught up in some controversy against your name for just like, I don't know, affecting advertisers. I just think that would be really funny.
It took me a long time to get this refund. It's a Cision Omnigel converter. He said there'd be one waiting for me.
Do you have a service order?
No, I got the...
It's Krogan. It's a couple of Krogan. And a Volus.
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it. Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lovely mouse!
Too slow.
Why do I even bother?
Bam! I gotta impress my boy Garrus. He pulled out a gun. I gotta back him up. Otherwise, you know... Otherwise we fail. And we die. We get shot. Why do I even bother? Let's talk.
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns.
Ooh, Blue Suns.
Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
Ooh, maybe I should bring Zaid. Maybe I should swap out Thane.
What do the Blue Suns have to do with this?
They use his services to help their people infiltrate businesses and various organizations here on the Citadel.
Bastard. He's using CSEC to help those scum.
No. Well, not really. He got fired from CSEC a while ago, but he still knows the systems.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sidonis.
I remember Harkin. Wasn't he the dude that was like in the bar, right? And he was like the older dude.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
I can go.
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
Alright. Now, that was a renegade action that was like quick and impulsive. But I don't wanna let Garrus go full murderous rampage. I want him to know that sometimes it's okay, but other times he needs to be the bigger person. And not stoop to Sidonus's level, right?
I just talked to him on the wards market. He sent me here. Come on, why do
So
I need a service
there
order?
will be a good effort for us to not.
Why would you come to a Zakara Ward warehouse?
He said they're out of stock and I should go
Good
here.
effort for us
He
to
didn't say
not,
anything about a service order.
Just go along with him. Now, this is the factory district, but what I want to do is I want to request a new squad member because it's Blue Suns. So I actually want to bring along Zaid, just in case that there's some Blue Suns development, which could be cool. We also haven't had him around for a while, so I don't think he's necessarily the best option for the mission, specifically because he has pretty much the exact same abilities. He has the exact same abilities as Garrus, but like this is fine. I don't really expect to be going up against like bionic Asaris, so I think we should be fine to just do what we want. I'm going to actually change my heavy weapon because I developed the M920 Cane, which just looks insane. Prototype weapon is nicknamed the Nuke Launcher. I'm like, okay, I'll try it out. And level this dude up, so I might actually put Disruptor ammo. We'll level up his Disruptor ammo. Fortunately, we'll never get his Inferno Grenade. Just do heavy Disruptor ammo. Nice, because Garrus has Concussive Blast and Overload. You got Concussive Shot and heavy Disruptor ammo with Mercenary Warlord. Okay, so we'll hail a cab to the factory now that we've got Zaid with us. Let's go to the factory district. Factory district. Oh, yeah, okay. Could have just, didn't have to request a new squad member in the end, did I? So when you travel, you get the opportunity to do that. I hope Zaid has something to say, like, because when the Blue Sun stuff comes up, I'm like, I do think of him, just if there's anything that's, like, related to him and his grudge against them. So I hope so. Otherwise, I would have just preferred Thane. There he is.
There he is.
Shepard?
Oh.
Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them!
Right into it, huh?
Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you.
Battle time. Okay.
Impressive.
Who's next?
Just gotta... Ooh. Ooh. Another squad. Just doing my ammo. Don't mind me. Now he's got Disruptor ammo on, right? Yeah, because it's got the holographic thing. Sweet. Garrus, you can run the rifle, because we've already got a sniper. Even though you've got the better concussive ability, that's fine. Alright. Let's get into it, shall we?
Behind us! Nice.
Nice.
Combat.
Oh, taking heavy.
Oh god, hang on. That has a long cooldown, that barrier. Hang on.
This should punch through their armor.
Engaged.
Down you go.
Is this me maybe regretting my choice? Maybe.
Can't get along.
Just getting my shields back.
Impact imminent.
Okay, barrier is like interesting.
Enemies on our right.
Can't target them.
Slow them down.
Why can't I? Okay. Okay, so that's when I can really kind of pop barrier, sort of like when I don't want to go through metagel, and then that allows me to get my like shields to recharge, which is cool. So maybe not using barrier and then heavy charging, but just using barrier is like when I desperately need to get some defense, which is fine.
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
$900 credits. Chump change. Chump change. What abilities have I got hotkeyed again? Overload. And concussive shot.
Sit down. Hell of a shot. Come on.
Hostile forces have engaged. Off the plan.
You.
Scratch one.
Allied force casualty.
Down you go. Hell of a shot.
Come on, buddy. Only 900 credits for these ones. You could give me more. Whoa! I did not know that that could happen. I thought that it would like put the group in a little temporary bit of stasis. No! It kicked me out of it. Oh wow. Wild. Unexpected. There you go. Wild.
Rerouting power.
So if you get shot while you're in the middle of hacking something, you say goodbye to that. It's only 900 credits, so that's fine.
We're getting close.
This is 4,500 though. Oh, I just missed that one. So as soon as it touches that top barrier, say goodbye. The one that I needed to hack was like trapped as well with a bunch of red. So I was like, I'm gonna avoid that. we go. That's better. Good old Harkin. It's got nothing on me.
Come here.
Heavy mech overhead. Watch out.
Heavy mech. I'm trying to get into cover on this, but it won't. Won't get into cover on this barrier. Alright, shall we trust out this on the heavy mech?
This'll put him down.
Understood.
Here we go.
Oh, never mind. Give me my shields back so I can get the hell out of here.
Emergency. Critical failure.
Fire. Firing concussive shot.
Holy shit. Holy shit. I just gave us all radiation poisoning. Whoa. Okay, so that used 100% of the 145. Which I guess is understandable, but goddamn. You don't want to be using that very often. Don't want to be using that very often at all. You want to save that for, like, big boys.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
Save that for, like, the biggest of boys.
So Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off. Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight. But I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You don't need to hurt him to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex. Heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal, but I need him alive, so...
You don't need to
Don't
hurt
worry,
him.
Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
You still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
That's the plan. It'll be quick and painless, unlike everyone he betrayed. He'll be spared the agony of a slow death. It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
Garrus, do you really think killing Sidonis will make things right?
I'm surprised you'd ask me that. You're the one that taught me killing was the best solution.
Only when there's no other option. You still have options.
Maybe, but this is personal. I'll pull the trigger and I'll live with the consequences. All I'm asking is that you help me find him.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
Alright, guys. Forged IDs. Find someone who might make use of a forged ID. Alright. A little concerned for Garrus here. That bloodlust. Such a lust for revenge. Whoo! 18 heavy ammo. What does that translate to in amazing nuclear weapon terms? Like 18%. Okay. Are we ready, team? Yeah, I don't think Saeed really has much to do. I don't think Saeed has much to do in regards to whole Blue Suns thing.
Oh, what's this?
Sniper rifle damage. Oh, yeah.
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Okay, so we want to like shoot these on top of our enemies.
Hostiles overhead!
Damn it, dude. That was silly. That was like not what I should have done. Like as soon as I entered that area, I was like, "Oh, this is kind of dumb. This is dumb." But I committed, and I paid the price.
This should come in handy.
Alright, I'm just gonna save after getting the sniper rifle damage, so I have to do it
The
again.
warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you just turn around? Heads up.
Need some very specific timing for that to even be worth it. May as well just do this. Should I like shoot the I think I should shoot like the carrier itself.
This should
Man.
slow him down.
I don't think I can be bothered with that.
Nice.
Requesting assistance.
Loudly clear. Target. Here we go. You got it.
You got it.
I get up there, I wonder. I can indeed.
Can't target them. Can't get a lock.
Who's next? That all you've got?
Oh. See ya. He's just standing there, menacingly.
Oh, crap. Two heavy mechs, incoming.
You really think you can take me down, Shepard?
Did that work or not?
Firing concussive shot.
Hostile engaged.
Got it.
Attack. Target.
Here we go. Boom, baby. How was that, team? Pretty fucking cool, I gotta say. Gotta say it was pretty cool. Just like a badass like me would do, Shepard.
You'll never make it.
Oh. What if I went over this way with the one platform that isn't doing that? Hey, yeah!
Firing an impact shot.
Love that he's like, you'll never make it. Biotic charges all the way to the door. Never saw us coming. Alright, now Garrus, be on your best behavior.
You were close, but not close enough.
Yo. Garrus is not playing.
Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Ooh.
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonis. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me! Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrus?
No, but Sidonis opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
I'm going. Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So, what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Yeah, I hope we can do this again real soon.
I didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
I knew he was going to try and kill him, or at least, like, maim him. Like, Garrus, you don't need to do it. You're a puppy dog.
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
Garrus, I hate to see you like this. You're a kind-hearted individual.
Getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
This is not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this? Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
I don't want to fail this opportunity. But I am trying to see if he'll chill out a little bit.
Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
There he is.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
I would have thought Zaid would have had anything to say, you know? I would have thought he would have had anything to say.
Let's get this over with.
I love seeing Garrus's,
You're
like,
my shot. Move
mandibles.
to the side.
Oh my god. Dude. I love seeing like is mandibles moving. Urgh. I totally get Garrus's point. I totally get where he is mentally. Like, I get it. Let's just get this over with. Proceeds to just stare at each other. Because he was right in Mass Effect 1. We let him do his pursuit of the Doctor, and we indulged him. And I think that's like a reason why he was doing some dialogue about like, hey, you told me that I can kill. I'm like, yeah, when you don't have options, buddy. I totally get his point about this dude selling out his friends and like 10 people being in the ground because of him. I did try and talk him down, which I think it's the thought that counts.
This won't take long at all.
You one of Harkin's men? I don't remember seeing you before.
That's it. Just keep him talking a few more seconds.
I was told Harkin was one of the best. This better not happen again.
Don't worry. It won't.
Oh, it won't. Don't worry.
What? Shit.
Betrayal repaid, Sidonis. That was easy enough.
Clean and simple. Good work.
Thanks for helping me, Shepard. Let's get moving. I need to get away from this place.
Right with you.
Garrus is loyal, which we knew he would be, but there just definitely was a part of me that was like, I think our interrupt, or like the Paragon choice, or like what we could have done there, was the stuff with Harkin being like, hey man, it's okay, you don't have to kill this dude. But ultimately the mission with him getting Sidonis needed to happen. I think if we warned Sidonis, Garrus would not be loyal, or we would have had to have done another potential, like maybe Paragon or Renegade check after that, to then be like, come on man, it's fine, get over it. Ultimately, I'm okay with how that played out. Like, Shepard definitely was just like, put in like the effort to just be like, hey man, are you sure? Are you sure? No other options? Are you okay? Which I think it was good interaction between Shepard and Garrus. A lot has happened to Garrus in the 2 years to push him a little bit further in another direction. And Shepard is like, hey man, like, this ain't you. But also, we did step in with a little Paragon option with Harkin. So I think that's good. We got him a fancy new outfit. I can't wait to see what that's going to be. He's got new powers. So all in all, loyalty gained. That's kind of the main thing. that's the main thing in this sort of scenario. And there we go. That's completed, I guess. So we've got his armor-piercing ammo, which we can now put some points into. There's automatically a point in there. So that's done. Loyalty obtained. Bit disappointed in bringing along this dude, because he had nothing. I was like, oh, maybe he'll have some Blue Suns related dialogue, or maybe he'll even compliment on like this type of mission. What, like, the difference between these two characters and their revenge missions is Zaid put innocence in the way, and Garrus didn't. It was clear shot. This is one dude, one target. There was going to, and then Harkin was kind of like almost there. Saw this mentioned in comments of being like, oh, like let a couple of people at this facility die and then get the Blue Suns guy. I'm like, who would then go on to escape to do more bad things. And like, I get that mentality, but at the same time, if you take out that dude that Zaid is after specifically, Blue Suns will continue with someone else. Like, the Blue Suns will not be taken down. All of those things will still happen. But we could save people now, which is very much like the right thing to do. And then ultimately, we would have still been able to get Zaid's loyalty if I picked the correct Paragon option, of which he is facepalming because I didn't do that. But Garrus has worked out much better. It's much smoother. We're going to return to the Normandy. Just like return to the Normandy real quick. But I am going to change over our squad mates, and we will do Thane's mission. We'll do Thane's mission as well. So just going to take a quick break back on the Normandy, and then we will resume. Alright, back on the Normandy.
You might want to speak with Tally. She seems very worried about something. I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tally. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
There we go. She's not my friend. What the hell?
Tally's a good friend. We've been through a lot together.
Quarians are so fascinating to me, but they also make me a little sad.
Why do they make you sad?
Their environment suits are so beautiful, but with their immune systems, they're trapped inside. I wonder what they look like under those helmets, or what their skin feels like under those suits.
It's aliens, but also same. Super curious.
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding. And passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
Kelly, I entirely agree, and that's why we need to stop seeing each other, because I've completed Garrus's loyalty mission, and that means I am now loyal to him. So we must now part ways.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I don't need anything from you. Goodbye. Good day! Good day! We are now going straight to the crew's quarters, where I must now follow up with this goddamn dude, whose calibrations are done. His revenge has been achieved. He got what he wanted. He shot a dude in the head. Is he going to feel any better? Who knows? Let's find out.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
I was honestly almost anticipating him going, can I wait a moment? Can I wait till later? I'm doing some calibrations right now. I was honestly expecting him to play hard to get.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about trekking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
That's because you're amazing, Garrus. That's because you know when to take action. And I'm sitting down, waiting for you to take action.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms.
There's so many room. There's so much room.
Full contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
There are so many words and pieces of those sentences that can easily just be clapped back with, Garrus, I'm a high-risk mission. You ready to get violent? Full contact sparring? You want to blow off some steam? I'm always available.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
She? Who's this woman? Who's this woman? You're not settling anything with any woman in the ring. Unless it's me!
I assume you took her down gently.
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
I knew it! I was like, dude, this is the most sexual, non-sexual description of what you were talking about. And he's literally just like, she had flexibility, and I had reach. More than one way to work off stress. Shepard, it's ready to flex our muscles. We could ease stress together. I'm glad that the dialogue of Shepard is written in the same way that I was literally talking about my responses as being like, we could do that.
It sounds like you're carrying some tension. Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
I didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
What if we skipped right to the tiebreaker? We could test your reach and my flexibility.
Oh, I didn't. Never knew you had a weakness for men with scars. Well, why the hell not? There's nobody in this galaxy I respect more than you, and if we can figure out a way to make it work, then... yeah, definitely.
Sheesh. Definitely, he says. Oh, it's happening right now. Oh, no, it's not happening right now. Alright, we'll put a pin in it. Later. We don't need to take things... we can take things slow. We have planted the seed. And then he can plant his seed later.
Shepard, need me for something?
I'm just gonna check.
Have you got a minute?
I've got some diagnostics to finish, but don't worry, I haven't forgotten what we talked about.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Nice. Do you think Edie was listening to that whole conversation, just dormant? She was. Edie was listening to that conversation. That went well, I think. That went well. Shepard were flirts in a way that I predicted. But also, Garrus wrote himself into a corner there. The way that he talks about, the way that he was just talking about stuff, there's so many opportunities for Shepard to just go, sounds sexy. What if you and me did that? And there we go. Hell yeah, dude. He finished calibrating his feelings for me, and now he's got to run diagnostics on his new feelings for me.
Commander,
Hell yeah, dude.
I want to speak with Tally. She seems very worried about something.
That's fine. I'll talk to her later. We are going back to the Citadel now to do Thane's mission. Do Thane's loyalty mission. And as much as Thane is very cool, we can't be romancing everyone and everybody. You know? I used Kelly and admitted to it so she could feed my fish. And now I've got Garrus. He's got new clothes, right? Ooh. Okay, so it's still like the battle damaged version, but it's like cool looking. We'll test that out at some point. I'm going to take Thane on his mission, and then I might take... See, I was disappointed in taking Zaid with me, and I feel like, part of me feels like it might be because he was a DLC character, so maybe he might have had... A different character might have said something else. So initially I'm like, ooh, maybe I'll take Kasumi. But then I'm like, it's another DLC character. So I might take Morden with me. He's got Warp and Throw Field, and that's Incinerate, which I love. So I might take Morden with me to the Citadel. Let's bust out that Incinerate. Max that out. Let's do an Incineration. Let's do Heavy Incinerate. We don't really have enemies in groups that often. A lot of the time we're encountering enemies that are solo or in a couple of groups. So we'll focus on doing Heavy. We're going to do his loyalty mission real soon, so I might save these points for Neural Shock. And we're going to unlock Shredder ammo for you as well. Modern. Good stuff. This is great. I'm not going to bring this on loyalty missions. I might pack this bad boy away until I can bring, like, do something else. Because, god damn, the M920 Kane is literally a nuclear. It's a nuke launcher. It's a fat man. It's crazy. We're gonna keep the arc projector. The arc projector's nice. Let's go.
CSEC appears to be investigating the death of Sidonis, Shepard. They currently have no leads. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Cool. We'll talk to CSEC office. That's actually so cool, by the way. Oh, hell yes. This makes me so happy. Morden has something to say about the Keepers. I was going to say, I like that there's a follow-up with, hey, CSEC are actually investigating the assassination. But no leads right now. It was pretty smooth. Yes. I'm so curious.
Keepers. Fascinating creatures. Genetic constructs adapted to work in Citadel. Couldn't survive outside. Unknown purpose. Wish I could have studied them. Had other things to do instead.
Well, funnily enough, I actually did a bunch of research with a Solarian and a Volus, and we actually found out a bunch of information. I'll tell you about it later.
Can I help you, ma'am?
It's been a couple years since I passed through here.
Oh, we've already...
A few minor changes.
Okay.
Thanks for your time. Next.
We'll talk to someone else in CSEC. Instead, probably old mate to the right here, Captain Bailey. Hello, you again.
Yes?
Thane's son, right to the point.
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
Wait, what?
What sort of trouble is
Odd
Mouth
jobs for shifty people.
No, say the other thing. Okay. That was interesting.
What was it you called Mouse?
Duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducks dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. And Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI when you talk to him.
Yeah, there we go. This is what he's
Sounds
talking
like
about.
your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
Yeah, I agree.
Tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
I agree with taking the sunglasses off of Thane. Like, he's definitely got those eyes that you need to stare right into. The void. Even though his alternative outfit is very stylish.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat, and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course.
Cool. Something that, like, I think about in terms of the fact that we're going with the romance Garrus option is, like, the amount of different... Because there's so many characters in Mass Effect 2 specifically, and you can pursue so many different pathways and relationships, and, like, being, like, Paragon or Renegade, or a mixture of both. Alright, show off. We get it. You're very fashionable with your exposed chest and your big collar. Thane is a show off. He's sexy and he knows it. Like, I could pursue, like, you know, relationship with Thane. I could play as male Shep and go for, like, Miranda, or, like, Jack or something like that, because it's definitely, like, very obvious that there is no same-sex relationships in this game, which is very surprising in a vast, expansive universe where you can get with aliens. It's still relegated to a very binary male and female dynamic, which is very interesting, and it leads me to believe that, like, it was probably supposed to happen. Like, there was some... After Miranda's loyalty mission, and when we were, like, sat down and Femshep and Miranda were talking to each other, it felt like there was a scene cut out, or, like, dialogue cut out, because there was a point where Miranda and Femshep held a stare, and then it transitioned to something else. And I was like, it felt like something. It felt like something. So it's actually quite surprising, because it feels like a world like Mass Effect... an RPG like this that pursues relationships at a very deep and complex level would allow for that. So I almost am, like, convinced, or can definitely assume that it was either intended to be a thing and taken out. Maybe they weren't very confident in doing that, which is a whole other conversation in itself. But yeah, I think if I had those options available to me, because obviously the only one that's different is Liara. Liara is different because of how the Asari mate and form relationships that it can be with anyone. So Liara is the exception to the rule there.
I wish they still made
And I
role-playing
think
games like they used to. These days, it's all big choices and visceral combat. I miss those old games where you had to remember to drink water, and it took 5 hours real time to fly somewhere.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Where was I? Yes, Liara's the only exception. Liara's the only exception to the rule. Because of how her species is. So I feel like they were like allowed that leeway. Or they felt like they can at least do that. We're going to drink with the bartender at this bar and see if anything happens here. But yeah, I think if I had more options, like if those things were more open to me, like FemShep could pursue like a Tali romance, a Miranda romance. I wonder if you can romance Grunt. If Asari and Krogan can make it work, I'm sure humans and Krogan could make it work. I just think Mass Effect and how they explore relationships, both whether it's like female Shepard with characters or like male Shepard and characters, is very interesting, and like I said, very very complex. So like having FemShep and Jack having romance options would be like a very interesting dynamic. Like it would give you it would almost double the replayability, because then you'd have a whole other slew of options for exploring relationships. Ultimately, I really like the Shepard and Liara romance that I went with from Mass Effect 1. I think Garrus is just cool, and he is even cooler in this game. And Liara's not even in our squad, and she's changed, man. She wants to flay people with her mind. So that kind of just like makes it easier to form a relationship with someone who's in our actual squad, instead of going, oh no, we're not going to do that. Let's form a relationship with Jacob instead. So, you know, I just think it's very cool. And most of the time it's actually handled quite well. And it can be quite entertaining.
What'll it be?
Let's have another one.
Yeah, let's have another one.
You are.
Give me another one.
Anything else?
Not done yet.
I'm impressed. I've never seen anyone drink 3 of these.
Okay, so we're following up from our first drink that we had here, and we only had one and we left, so we're going to continue now.
Hit me again.
How about we mix it up a little? This is genuine Batarian ale, uncut. Don't ask how I got it. I've been serving here 8 years. I've never seen anyone have this and stay on their feet.
I'm playing Metal Gear. Oh, we'll have another one. I'm playing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance at the moment, so it just makes identifying Quentin Flynn's voice as this Turian like so obvious. Like the first time we spoke to him, I was like, "Huh, Quentin Flynn," and then I started playing Metal Gear Rising after that. So it's just like his voice is everywhere.
Do it.
Do it.
For you, something special. This is Krogan liquor, Rincol. You'll set off radiological alarms after you drink it. Should I pour you a quad?
I can handle it is the final, is the lower choice. Pour me a quad. One for each Krogan nut.
Hell yeah. Put more of the stuff in the thing, more stuff goes in.
Your funeral, sister.
And now we died. Now we die. I'm glad Garrus isn't here to see this. We never take him out when we go drinking. Oh. Good night, everybody. It's bedtime. Oh. Awkward. We good? Guys, you are so good to me. Don't tell Garrus. Don't tell anyone about this. It's just between you and me. Alright, thank you everybody. No words were spoken. There was a silent understanding as they knew it was just what I had to do. They just knew I had to do it. Can we get a follow-up?
What'll it be?
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
I serve drinks. You want to know what's going on? Check the news. I don't know why humans always ask me that.
I'm done for now.
Sure thing.
No follow-up to the, hey, you're still alive. Hey, you're finally awake. Alright, so, enough mucking around. Find mouse near the Dark Star on the upper market level. Oh, so I guess he'll be outside. Near the Dark Star. Meanwhile, we just went in there and got absolutely wasted. Sorry, Thane, we got very distracted from... Screw you. We were very distracted from our intention here was to rescue your son, and I ended up throwing up in a bathroom. Wondering where... if there's a dialogue point for where Thane could talk around here.
Do you have an account with us? If you open one, we
Oh,
have a
mouse.
special this
There we go.
month. You can download...
Yeah, I can get that. No problem. Well, okay, that might be more difficult. No, it's fine. I got some Quarians who can strip the copy protection. Just costs more. Yeah, I got the package. It'll be there. Don't worry. I'll deliver it myself. That won't happen. You can count on me. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, You won't be disappointed. Well, I just need a bit more time. It's not my fault. Nobody told me the package was in 2 parts. Yeah, I know. I'll get it, don't worry. End of day, no later. You can count on it. I understand. That won't be necessary. I'll throw in a copy of the Shepard VI. Hey, Lavolis worked real hard on that.
I need to know about this.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
I thought you were tired. I thought you died. Who the hell's that scientist? I don't know what's going on.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen. I gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
Let's just take a little sidestep. About those Shepard VIs.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
I want one. I want a cut. I kind of want to say both of these, god damn it. That would be so funny.
You made money using my likeness. I think I deserve some of the profits, don't you?
Oh, sure. How about I just transfer some money to you? I mean, why bother with all the lawyers and taxes and junk, huh?
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You just saved yourself a world of pain, kid.
Yeah, right. When Kellum finds out what I've done, I won't live long. And I can't do anything about it but hide. Krios, you got any kindness for me? Put a bullet in Kellum before you go.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black.
Ooh.
A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer.
I didn't realize he had pupils.
I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
I did not realize he had pupils and an iris. I just thought they were like black eyes. I'm glad that we took the sunglasses off so I could see that, because we got like that close up. God damn. I think I missed that before if he did his memory flashbacks last time, because we put him in the alternate outfit like straight away. So I'm kind of creepy.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm. Smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him. That anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Agree. God, his dialogue's so good. I love the things that you say.
The worst thing about extranet games is when some Batarian comes on and insists on speaking his own language without auto-translation.
That's Quentin Flynn too. Quentin Flynn in the credits. Additional voices. It's just a bit higher pitched than what he usually does. Alright. We have an update. Talk to Bailey and bring Elias Kellum in for questioning about Collier's target. The problem here... is I've immediately forgotten. I think, is it maybe we do the same thing we did with Garrus and we go on rapid transit and there's a location to go to? Hey, Thane. Oh, okay. This just says talk to Bailey and bring Elias Kellum in for questioning about Collier's target. Talk to Bailey where? Oh, this is bad. Talk to Bailey where? The reason why I didn't hold on to the location that Mouse told me is I was taking in everything else. And I thought that I would be able to just check my journal. I guess I'm gonna go and run around and look for where I need to be now. So I'll find him. I thought it would be rapid transit, and there might have been a thing. So we're currently there. We can't go to the factory district. Because he said that he said that he's in like some ward section.
Something I can do for you, Shepard?
Caden Alenko was on Horizon. He said he was looking into Cerberus.
I know. I approved the mission. We had to find out if they were behind the missing colonists. I couldn't tell anyone without compromising the investigation. I'm sorry.
I thought we were friends. Never expected you to go behind my back.
We didn't know about you at the time. And I wouldn't have told you if I did. What if the elusive man was manipulating you, lying to you? The report actually confirmed your story. I still don't trust Cerberus. But they were right about the collectors abducting the colonists. Unfortunately, Alenko didn't find anything to convince the Council that the Reapers are behind this. Or even that they exist.
How have the last couple years treated you?
Oh, I think I've already done this.
But I know how important it is. So
I better go.
My door is always open.
The Caden Alenko line was new, which was cool. I think the lower section of the ward is where we should be. I think it was the lower section, right?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
God damn it. Talk to Bailey. This has gotten me in a lovely situation. I'm like, where should I be? You're just a used ship salesman. That's not what I want at all. That's like a very unfortunate side effect with that journal is I really feel like the journal should say talk to Bailey in the blah blah section. Unless he's like right in the area that we were in, but...
Come on, please, you have to help me. I need to make something nice. It's for a date.
Fine. Sorry, Honey Mary.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. Bailey is literally... Yeah, sorry, Bailey is Captain Bailey. Duh. It should be...
Yes?
This guy's Bailey. I forgot.
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He bribes you. Yeah, I just like forgot that this dude's name was Bailey. If I remembered it was Bailey, we would have come here straight away. We found it, so it was okay.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Arrest Elias.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Let's do it. I'm ready to go.
We got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
Alright, let's handle this.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Let's handle this well.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here.
Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
Let's go.
Together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
You be good cop. You be bad cop.
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Let's do it. Good cop, bad cop.
Get me out of these restraints,
Oh, God.
Bailey. It's pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
I'm expected to start talking. So if I have to do... Oh, God. You know what? Because I told Thane to be good cop, I'm supposed to be bad cop. I don't have the renegade options to be bad cop. I should have been good cop. I might, if this fails, I might go back a bit to choose my decision again to be the good cop. But we'll see.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a C-Sec interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
Your advocate hasn't arrived. We're trying to find him.
I'm not saying a damn word until he's here. You two are in way.
Pay attention, Mr. Kellum.
That wasn't a good idea, kid. That is gonna cost you.
Control your temper. We want him to talk. Sorry. My associate gets a little excited during interrogations.
Hit me again, asshole. Every punch is another credit in my pocket. Yeah, thought so. Chicken shit.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
You don't have a reason to disbelieve either. This isn't working, Shepard. We're making no progress.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'll hold off.
The guy who's gonna sue your ass for assault.
How about this? You tell us the target, you never see us again. And Bailey drops his price 50%.
Yeah? Can I get that in writing?
I don't think either of us want this in writing.
Alright. I ain't going to jail for the tadpole. And I do love a bargain. Joram Talid. Turian running for office on the Zakira ward. He messes with legitimate businessmen. I'm gonna stop it.
Where and when?
His apartment. The 800 blocks. You better hurry.
What's going on here? Get away from my client.
You played me.
I've enjoyed our chat, Elias. Thanks for your help.
This isn't over.
Nicely done.
Wait. You got what you wanted. Who ratted me out?
I guess you have something to think about while you're in here, huh?
I'll find out. And once I have a name,
Elias, as your legal advocate, I advise you to shut the hell up.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
That's Quentin Flynn as well. He's just the Citadel guy. Quentin Flynn, can you be every voice in the Citadel?
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
You haven't heard what the aliens have been saying? They think the council died because our fleet refused to save them. That we stacked the new council with humans and yes-men. Anderson does his best to be diplomatic, but they act like we're jackbooted thugs enforcing a coup.
And sorry, how did that happen? I had no idea. I didn't know that happened. That's very unfortunate. It's a real shame that happened. I surely had no idea that happened, and I had no part to play.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
To the 800 blocks, let's go.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow to lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view.
The perfect assassin. He's doing his prayer beforehand.
Lord of Hunters, grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Oh, this guy is so cool. That was awesome. Wow.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
I will. And I'll do it through legal processes, not by a coup attempt. And don't forget, my friends, there are treasonous elements in our own house. The humans seize power by themselves, but they can't hold on to it without the support of the lesser races. This doesn't stop here. I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power.
Ooh, we're at a maximum of 30 saves. I thought I could keep going. I can't just make new saves forever. Alright, I guess we'll start nostalgia. I guess we'll start saving over the earlier stuff. Because I just save like new stuff for like backups in case something goes horribly wrong.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Ah, we're tape. Oh, cool. We're picking and choosing our... Okay. Oh, this is so interesting.
Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far.
Oh, whoa, there's a keeper moving around. Dude, one's actually moving.
I've got him.
Whoa. Is he blocking the pathway? Dude, that's so cool.
Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. No sign of trouble.
This is so good. I love this so much. Dude, this game is so good.
I see him.
So do I. Oh, he just ran through the door. They're speeding up. They've got a light sprint going on. Okay, hold up. See ya.
I'm following.
No need to get hasty. Oh my god. See you, buddy.
No problem so far.
Do a bit of a dance. Don't be shy. Do a dance.
What's he doing?
He's just standing there. Menacingly.
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a
target in sight.
Okay. I'll just interrupt that dialogue. Who cares? A couple of other Krogan that look the same.
I got that weird feeling, like somebody's watching
running for office. Lots of people.
Where is he now?
Yes, sir. Been here.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Maybe you'd better do the damn job I pay you for.
Yes, sir.
I see him.
Oh, ooh.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with the Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah. Just don't let my boss see you.
I thought that was Mouse. Isn't that the exact same like character model as Mouse? I thought that was Mouse.
No problem so far.
I almost renegaded. I almost went. I was so close to actually just doing that in a split decision. So I'm glad I held off and was like, health and safety, you've got roaches. Sir, move. Oh, it's a cutscene. Oh, that's our new boy. That's our son. Oh, this is great.
Kolyat!
I'll seize it now!
Thane.
I saw.
He's heading to Talid's apartment.
Oh, I thought that was him falling down to his death. I thought it was like a fall on your knees and die. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
That's Quentin Flynn! What is going on?
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Oh!
Talid, get the hell out of here.
This is the Quentin Flynn episode. Now it's just kind of
Take the
silly.
boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Do I want to give away that information? I haven't consulted Thane. I don't know. It's also the top option, though.
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Dude, so good. So good, right? Dialogue. So good. Immensely satisfying. That was the Quentin Flynn episode. Man is responsible for every voice in the Citadel. I'm Quentin Flynn, and this is my favorite voice acting role on the Citadel. We accidentally go back to Darkstar instead of talking to Mouse outside and go, oh, that's right, Quentin Flynn was the bartender. Oh, Quentin Flynn's the Solarian. Oh, Quentin Flynn's that guy. Oh, Quentin Flynn's Thane Krios' son. What's next? Quentin Flynn, the actual voice actor, is my last squad member. He's the last one. He was the secret. You have to secretly speak to all of the different Quentin Flynns, and you unlock Quentin Flynn. Mission summary. Thane has dealt with his son. He should be clear of any further distractions from the mission. Thane's personal matter revealed troubling issues with Citadel politics. May have to support Elias Kellum and similar criminals to counteract anti-human bias. Bailey at CSEC offers a possible recruiting opportunity. Let's talk to... Well, I guess we'll talk to Bailey. There's a follow-up there. We've got a shredder ammo and a new outfit. And it looks like the new outfit doesn't have glasses, so that's cool. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, recruiting opportunity. Like recruiting Thane's son, give him a job.
There a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems, they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
Kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Recruitment opportunity.
Yes?
Yeah, cool.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Can we see him in here? I guess he'd be maybe in there. Okay. Nice. Okay, loyalty mission for Thane and Garrus completed. Let's go back to the Normandy so we can get a follow-up to how Thane is feeling post-loyalty mission. That went pretty well. We can now leave the Citadel and leave Quentin Flynn behind as a dear and distant memory. Hey. Hey. I'm like, hey man, you want to get paid today?
Samara wants a moment with you, Commander.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go talk to Thane. Now he's in here. Life support. Hey buddy.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
I guess we'll just run through these.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
Damn.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worshipped Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
I like his take. I just wanted to explore dialogue options. I didn't necessarily agree with that top left option. I definitely don't feel like I need to say this. However.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
Wow.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
Jesus. So he's very well brushed up on human history and philosophy. It's impressive. But whoa, that is a dark story for your race, sir.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
What was that? We've seen this already, Shepard. We know.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Oh, okay. What was the memory?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
No, you haven't. You have not. $11 billion did not possess interstellar flight capacity. The Drell would have been doomed without the intervention of the Hanar. 10 years transporting 375,000 willing Drell to their own homeworld Kage. Remaining billions perished. That's crazy. Now a cemetery world, dude. It's crazy. We've got a couple. I think we've got we've got a couple of primary ones that I will listen to after this conversation.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
Okay.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the Collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
I've already upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes. I have no additional suggestions.
Cool. And we asked those already, I'm pretty sure, so...
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Thank you. Alright, so we asked the option of, seem like an assassin, and then it opened up the other options, so that's pretty cool. Great. Those are 2 loyalty missions out of the way. I'm just going to get rid of Tali's Normandy upgrades.
I'm glad you came by. I may need your help.
We'll talk to her about
I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
Dude, does that mean we get to go to the flotilla?
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So, no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Oh.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems.
Oh, man.
But they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet.
Wow.
She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay. Let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Whoa! We get to go to the goddamn migrant fleet. We're gonna go to the migrant fleet. You're gonna learn about Quarians. That is... Oh! That's good.
Whenever we have time, I've gotten the migrant fleet's location.
Oh, I can't wait.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Dude, alright. Next episode, we're going to the migrant fleet. 100%. Next episode, we're going to the migrant fleet.
What has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition. What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Okay, cool. Just wondering if they had anything bonus for me. Okay, next episode, guys. Next episode, we are going to go and do Tali Zora's... we gotta go do Tali Zora's mission, Treason. Travel to the migrant fleet. And then I will figure out who we will start with here. Mordants, potentially? Could be nice. I've been waiting a long time to get to Mordants. We've had that for a while. So we're going to listen to these final codex entries that are sitting in here. The Migrant Fleet. 50,000 starships that houses over 17 million Quarians. It may take days for all ships to pass through a mass relay. Even within the flotilla, Quarians on most ships will remain encased in their protective suits. Could we see a Quarian without their visor? I'm so excited.
Cyclonic Barrier Technology, CBT, attempts to solve the higher-end limitations of traditional kinetic barriers. Traditional barriers cannot block high-level kinetic energy such as disruptor torpedoes because torpedo mass effect fields add mass. The CBT violently slaps aside rather than halting incoming linear force. By rotationally firing their mass effect field projectors, ships create rapidly oscillating kinetic barriers instead of static ones. Shooting through the CBT is like trying to shoot at a target inside a spinning ball. Significant drawbacks to current CBT configuration prevent its use on anything other than frigates and fighters. Its many high-frequency sensors and emitters require frequent maintenance and replacement. A partially damaged CBT can endanger its operator, who is surrounded by rotating mass effect fields skewing in unpredictable directions. However, if an emitter is damaged, the CBT becomes a traditional shield array, making it effective during opening volleys.
Cool. CBT.
The M920 Kane is a portable particle accelerator surrounding an array of dust-form element zero chambers. This weapon prototype subjects its EZO to extreme positive and negative currents to project mass effect fields. By increasing and decreasing mass, the fields shear the target's mass the way disruptor torpedoes do. The shearing fields collide ambient materials at such high speeds they create mushroom clouds, an effect otherwise impossible on the small scale. The weapon induces neither fission nor fusion in non-nuclear targets, and its own nuclear reactions are shielded by lead alloys. The M920 Kane uses graphite rods as neutron moderators, which require frequent replacement to sustain power. Fortunately, most heavy weapon ammunition can be refabricated via Omni-Tool into graphite rods.
Oh, cool. Dude, the fact that I know how nuclear power works because of watching Chernobyl, like I had some semblance of an idea beforehand, but the HBO show Chernobyl teaches you so much about the specifics of what causes an RBMK reactor core to explode. So like getting the codex entry on the Kane talking about graphite rods and everything, it's just like, I know how that works. I know things, which is so interesting. But that's awesome. I did get some upgrades along the way. Yes, so I can now upgrade these. The AP heavy pistol, sniper rifle damage, sniper headshot damage, hard shields. And then those two. Cool. Alright, with that one, guys, we end the episode where we started, at the upgrades terminal. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Mass Effect 2. Two of the best loyalty missions. So much fun. Garrus' loyalty mission was great. He hasn't forgotten about us. We've made progress. We'll let him do his diagnostics. He can take the time that he needs. Next episode, we're going to go visit the Migrant Fleet, and then we might do Morden's loyalty mission. I just know that jumping into Morden's loyalty mission will take us to Tuchanka, which has 3 other missions. So who knows? Who knows? We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see how that goes. So we'll figure it out in the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching.